Welcome to Dark Knight Films Reviews and another Hammer Productions night. Tonight, I will be reviewing Dr. Jekyll and Sister Hyde, released in 1971. Dr. Jekyll and Sister Hyde stars Ralph Bates, Martine Beswick, Gerald, Louis Fiander, Susan Brodrick, Dorothy, Alison, Ivor Dean, and Tony Calvin. Dr. Jekyll and Sister Hyde was directed by Roy Ward Baker. Now this one, the script was written by Brian Clemens, and the script went on to win an award, actually, for Best Screenplay. Which I can see why. This script basically combines the Robert Louis Stevenson Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde with elements of Jack the Ripper and elements of the famous grave robbers Burke and Hare. And it does it in a way that is seamless, and it feels like it is true to the story. And Roy Ward Baker directs this very competently here. It is well cast. Ralph Bates and Martine Beswick as the titular Dr. Jekyll and Sister Hyde are amazing in this film. And you would think by that title that this was a parody and goofball kind of a thing, but it is not. It takes itself seriously in just the right way. It still has some fun moments, fun comedy moments, but they're not comedy for parody style. It's more just nice levity. The performances by Ralph Bates and Martine Beswick, between the two of them, once he drinks the potion and transforms in such a great transformation scene that you see right before your eyes, the way that they do the effects on this thing, it is brilliant. It is perfect. You literally could believe that that is really Ralph Bates transforming into Martine Beswick. And they have a pretty good resemblance in the face to begin with, so it makes it work so well that when he takes that potion, when he turns into a female, it is Martine Beswick as Edwina Hyde. So, I mean, I can't say enough good things about this film. It takes what we already know, and I like the previous Hammer film that they did based on this, which I've already reviewed on this channel. But I think this one is better than that one, even though that one had Christopher Lee in it. I think this one is just so well done. Louis Fiander as Howard Spencer and Susan Brodrick as Susan Spencer are pretty cool. They are brother and sister characters, and each one of them falls in love with Dr. Jekyll and Sister Hyde. Howard, of course, falls in love with Edwina Hyde, and Susan falls in love with Henry Jekyll. And it's really interesting the way that they perform that in this film. The characters of Burke and Hare are well done in this film as well, played by Ivor Dean and Tony Calvin. And it's very interesting to take these grave robber characters and everything and put them into this story and have them be helping Jekyll, because how he comes up with his serum, he needs women. He needs female DNA or some shit that he gets from their blood, and uses that to create his serum. And it's a really cool take on the story, and it makes it the reason why Henry Jekyll in this story kind of becomes Jack the Ripper. And it gives you a reason why Jack the Ripper is killing these women. He's killing them for their blood so that he can use it to become Edwina Hyde. So it is a very... This is another one of those where they took the story and gender flipped it. That works. There were 2 of these so far that I've reviewed on my channel that have worked, and the previous review that I did, it didn't, with the Mummy, you know. Blood from the Mummy's Tomb was not a very well executed film. Now, if they had had the writer with Brian Clemens and maybe, you know, Roy Ward Baker directing on that film, maybe we wouldn't have gotten the weird travesty that film was. But yeah, Dr. Jekyll and Sister Hyde was a huge surprise to me when I first watched it. I was expecting what you'd expect from that title. I was expecting it to be this goofy comedy from Hammer here, and it wasn't. Very well done film, and I'm going to give Dr. Jekyll and Sister Hyde from 1971, I am going to give this film a 9.8 out of 10. This film is almost a perfect Hammer Productions film. I absolutely love this film. And if you have not seen it, I recommend you seek it out and find it right now. But if you have seen it, what do you think of this film? Do you agree with my review? Do you disagree? Let me know in those comments down below. And as usual, if you like this video, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to click that bell icon so you can be notified about future videos just like this one. And while you're on by the subscribe button, don't forget to click join to become a Dark Knight fan. Alright, it's the end of another Hammer Productions night. Hope you will join me tomorrow for another action movie night. Until then, thanks for watching.